The text came through while the champagne was still warm in my hand. "We need to talk. Please don't make a scene tonight." It was from my wife. Not congratulations. Not "I'm proud of you." Not even a heart emoji. Just that. My stomach tightened as applause rolled through the ballroom, my name echoing off glass and steel. The company I had dragged back from the edge of bankruptcy, $82 million in profit in 14 months, was being celebrated like a miracle. And yet, somehow, I felt like I was about to lose everything. 14 months earlier, the manufacturing firm was a corpse with the lights still on. Rusting machines, unpaid vendors, employees who'd stopped believing. The CEO, Daniel, had begged me to come in as operations head. I worked 16-hour days, slept in my office, missed anniversaries and birthdays. My wife, Sarah, said she understood. She brought me dinner, kissed my forehead, told me she was proud. I believed her. But somewhere along the way, the calls started going to voicemail. Texts came hours late. She began locking her phone, turning the screen down when I walked by. When I asked, she laughed it off. "You're paranoid. You're exhausted." I told myself she was right. That night at the celebration, Daniel stood at the podium, beaming. He talked about vision, leadership, sacrifice. Then he said, this turnaround wouldn't have been possible without the unwavering support behind the scenes. He gestured toward my wife. The room applauded again. Sarah smiled, stood up, and for just a second, just a flicker, she didn't look at me. She looked at him. My chest burned. After the speeches, I found her near the balcony. The city hummed below us. I asked, quietly, "What's going on?" She didn't answer right away. She stared at the lights like they might give her the words. "I didn't plan it," she finally said. "It just happened." Those words are a knife when you don't yet know where they'll land. She told me Daniel had been there when I wasn't. That he listened when she felt lonely. That the stress had pushed us apart. Every sentence sounded rehearsed, polished by guilt. I felt stupid for every late night, every sacrifice I'd called for us. "What about the messages?" I asked. "The deleted ones?" She swallowed. "He asked me to keep it quiet until after the turnaround. He said it would destroy the company. So I saved a company that helped destroy my marriage." When Daniel joined us, his face went pale. He tried to thank me again, called me a hero. I laughed, an ugly, broken sound. "Your thank you," I said, "cost me my wife." He said he was sorry. That it was complicated. That feelings weren't planned. None of that mattered. The weeks after were quiet in a way that hurt more than yelling. The house felt staged, like a model home no one lived in anymore. Every memory replayed with new meaning, the nights she worked late, the trips Daniel insisted she attend for morale. I confronted him at work, not with fists, but with resignation papers. I walked away from the firm I saved because staying meant losing the last of my self-respect. Sarah cried when I packed. She said she still loved me. I believed that, too. Love doesn't always mean loyalty. Sometimes it just means regret comes late. The last thing I took was a photo of us from before everything broke. I left it on the counter. I didn't win in the way stories like this promise. But I kept the one thing no CEO, no betrayal, could take from me, my dignity. And as I walked out, for the first time in 14 months, I felt like I could finally breathe.